Here's a little video on some track accessories. Always on the lookout for 1/32nd scale, just about anything that'll work around the track layout. This helicopter caught my eye because it's 1/32nd scale. I have two other helicopters the right scale, but I wanted something more of a rescue helicopter. Now this is military. I mean, it's the UH-1D Huey gunship. But what intrigued me when I looked at it closer is that it does have a Canadian Rescue version of the helicopter. So I thought, well, that could look pretty cool in the layout. Now you can see all the military stuff here. The challenge on building this, I did just finish it after years of procrastinating. All the pieces are that military green. So I knew I was going to get into some heavy painting on this, and paint is my not my friend. So this is the real full-scale all-out painting and decaling and doing a clear coat and trying to do up a proper job. So here we go. There's just all the decaling and such on the instructions. The challenge too with this, being a Revell, a noted name, oh, big hunk of tape in there for masking. It was amazing. The fit and finish was just terrible on this, and the flash, it took ages to prep this for any kind of construction, let alone paint and assembly. So I'll get the helicopter next and show you the end result. There we go, flying on in. And let me get this down here. So it managed to get rid of all that green and try and set everything up in that orange-yellow color. And lots of nice detail on here, but again, trying to get things to fit and assembled was quite the ordeal. But in the end, it all kind of came together. A little, yeah, challenging for sure. But what's nice, it does have opening closing parts, like the front door here. Again, the fit isn't the greatest when trying to close that door. You can kind of coax it, but it's nice. Probably one that'll just leave open. On the other side, the same thing. It has the door, better fit, but it does open as well. And then these side doors do slide, so you can kind of maneuver them into different positions. Now I happen to have this out of another 1/32nd set kit or whatever, little accessory kit of a stretcher and such, and that just worked perfect in with this and the color scheme and the whole works. So that was very cool. The engine compartment here, got it closed on this side, added the screening so you can see inside the motor detail, but then I thought on this side I would leave that open so you can see the engine detail in there. So all in all, I mean, the time I finished it, it was actually quite a satisfying model, and it does look good on in the track setup. Again, it's got all the detail underneath and such here. So it was a painting challenge, a lot of masking and getting things sorted out. All these windows, getting them glued in, and using what was a real lifesaver there is the UV glue, where you position, you get the glue into place, you put the piece into place, but then you use a little UV light to set it immediately. And it was the only way I got all these windows in and sitting properly. Otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't have worked. I would have had it smeared and things falling out and such all the time. So anyway, there you go. Always on the lookout, always like to make the setup as interesting as possible, and the helicopters, I think, are a real plus, because something you do see in the real events quite a bit, having these helicopter aircraft around the circuit. All right, see you the next one.